Good morning, everyone. I know that it's almost 1 p.m. in Los Angeles and it's almost dinner time in New York and almost everywhere else in the United States. But today, I am gonna cook some breakfast and I don't know why I want to cook breakfast. I just do. So, I am going to, right now, I've got a pot of water back there that is coming up to a boil, and then once that boils, we will do some stuff with that. But in the meantime, I am going to give this onion a good chop here, and I'm only going to work with probably about this much of the onion. I'll keep that to the side, and I'll do other stuff there. So, let me just kind of see if I can get this peel. I know that there's like a real way to try and get the peel off of an onion, but I don't know what that way is. Oh, and I got a little more than just the peel. So here's the thing to know about watching me cook, is that I don't really know how to cook, and I'm just kind of trying stuff out as I go. So we'll see. I feel like I'm supposed to cut that part off. And we're gonna do this, and we're gonna saute up some onion. And then once we're done sauteing up some onion, we're gonna toss a little bit, I'm gonna get a couple slices of polenta in there. We're gonna fry up some polenta. We're gonna do a soft-boiled egg. That might be all the onion that I want, but you know what? I might as well. There we go. Overcook. Save a little bit for later. No, I feel like I should. Yep. I'm concerned. I feel like y'all at home should be concerned as well, but you know what it is? What it is? It is what it is. So I'm just gonna kind of continue to just talk to myself. These feel like fine pieces for me to saute. If I knew how to saute things. No, I know how to saute things. I know how to cook. I know how to cook. All right? I know how to cook. And at some point when I get little breaks, I will answer questions. But right now I'm late. Okay. So we lost a little piece of onion, but you know what it is? It is what it is, and we're just gonna continue. We're just keeping on. And so right now I'm just gonna kind of start separating out this onion that I've already chopped up. I'm not really gonna want it into any smaller pieces than this. Maybe I'll chop some of this in half. Like maybe I'll give this a rough chop, but really this is all just gonna get sauteed in a little bit of olive oil. And this is going to be one side of my pan, and these will cook for about 5 minutes or so. And on the other side of my pan, I'm going to slice up this like tube of polenta here that I have, and that is going to be the other little section. So this is actually going to be a multi-part meal. I'm waiting for this water to come up to a boil so that I can bring over and make some poached eggs. And I am going to have to grab a plate to start handling those poached eggs in one moment. One thing that I'm going to do, I've never poached an egg before, and I'll be very honest with you all about that, because I don't really know how to cook, but I am going to try and add a little droplet of vinegar into the poached egg, because I've heard that it helps. So that's that. I'm going to get a small pan from back here. I don't know where my small pan is. Why don't we just use this giant pan that I have? And I'll start giving that a little heat right now. Great. That's still coming up. I'm going to grab a little bit of good old extra virgin. Nope, that was really bad. Extra virgin olive oil and a little bit of vinegar. And I'm going to grab a plate for myself. Maybe just use this small glass bowl. And I'm going to crack an egg into it. Whoa, that was very scary. I'm going to crack an egg into this bowl. Here we are, just a regular egg. They might be a little bit old, and I know that you're supposed to use super, super fresh eggs for that, but it is what it is. And I'll go trash this and some of that egg white off my finger. So again, I'm just reminding everyone here, I've never done this before. Like, I've literally never done this before in my life. So it recommended adding a Mom called me. Who's Anne? Alright, who's Anne? Hang on. Wait, where? I don't see. Anne, if you comment, I'll guest you into here. I don't understand. You know what, it's fine. So listen, if you're just joining us, I'm cooking for no good reason at all. That pan is very hot. This has never been opened. Awesome. And I just want like the teeniest drop. Okay, that's enough. Great. We got vinegar in here. I don't know why. But it did say, I looked up on the internet how to poach an egg, and it was like, get that going. So listen, I'm gonna just leave that egg over there to do whatever it wants. I'm gonna give this a couple chops, just to keep them a little smaller. My knife is very dull, and I'll be very honest with you about that. Listen, if I start to make this a series, I'm gonna make this series called Shitty Cooking, because I don't know how to cook. That's disgusting. So, we're coming over here to my... There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Actually, wait. We got to bring this back. We're bringing it around town. I'm going to get a big plate, and that's going to be my plating station for this whole breakfast. I am currently drinking my 3rd cup of coffee today. Whoa! Okay. So, we're going to move that all the way over to there. This is all going to start cooking. Actually, we can even start cooking this now. So I'll grab my extra virgin olive oil, and I'll just give it, wow, that might be a little bit too much. We're just gonna kind of, because this is not a non-stick pan, so I'm just gonna kind of give this a good, nice coating. This is definitely too much oil. I'm gonna drain a little bit of this. What's happening? Carol Baskin killed her husband. I had that stuck in my head because I was talking to Peyton a little bit ago. Peyton was singing that song, and now I have it stuck in my head. Okay, let's heat. Great. And we're just going to dump these guys in. We're going to give them a little saute. And my water's still heating up. I'm going to use there we go, rubber spatula, because I don't want to do too much on this. This is gonna end up being a side dish. These are gonna caramelize. These are gonna go way past how I would usually end up cooking onions. Great. They're frying up in there. We're getting going. This is good. This is good. Now we're gonna pop open our polenta. There we go. Polenta's coming here. Is this how you're supposed to do this? I don't think so. Maybe I'm supposed to like... Man, those are making noises. Maybe I'm supposed to just poop it out. Yeah, maybe. And I only want like 4 thin slices of this. This is really like a true side dish. There we go, there's 1. And here comes 2. And then on its way is number 3. And all that we're doing, we're just cooking it up, baby. All right. And maybe we'll just cook up this end piece, just so that I have like a little tester. These are really frying up. These are really coming. So I'm just gonna kind of make sure that they stay moving in here, and maybe I'll just give it a little shake, shake, shake. And these are already turning. These are already turning a little bit clear, a little bit translucent, which is exactly what we want. So I'm going to just punch that back in there. I'm going to put that over to the side. So right now, I'm just going to we'll bring the camera right over here. And you can see, wow, I have this on really high heat. So I'm going to bring this a little bit lower. And we're just going to start slopping down. There's our polenta. 1, 2, 3. And our 4th piece. So, we're gonna let this cook. I'm not eating plastic. There's no plastic. There's no plastic. So, I got onions coming. I got polenta coming. What is next, my friends? What is next? I'm not even coming over there. You ready? Put that to the side because I didn't end up actually cooking it. We got an avocado. This one is a little bit, let me see if I can get a firmer one. I don't know. I've literally just seen, my avocados, they're over there. I'm leaving that one in the fridge for it to be less firm. This one might be exactly where I want it to be. This one's very small, so we're just gonna give it a nice little chop all the way around. I'm gonna have to check up on everything probably in 1 second. Oh, glorious. And I think I'm only gonna use about half of this. And I'm gonna use my spoon, which I have right here. I'm gonna use that to scoop out. Oh yeah, this is good. This is kind of the hardness that I want it to be at. And for what I'm doing here specifically, this is like 80% garnish that I'm doing here. I'm the only person who's gonna eat this. So you know what? If I want a snack, I will. And I'm just gonna give this a nice, easy chop. Very even, very simple. And we're gonna come back to this. My God. I love avocado. Really, really, really. It is one of my favorite things on the planet. So, we're gonna come back over to my fry station. This water is boiling. Let's start thinking about that, but let me make sure my onions are moving, because this water can keep going for a little bit. These onions are moving. Let's check how the polenta's doing on that one other side. Let's lift each one up very carefully. Doesn't quite need to be flipped yet, so we'll keep it coming. But let me lift them up just so that they, come on, get off. So that we can make sure that they're not leaving too much residue. So I'm gonna have an easy peasy cleaning process a little bit later. I can't believe that people are watching this. This is how, just so that y'all know, this is how I make breakfast every day. I'm just kidding. I know who I am. Hang on. I literally, there's nobody, that person, whoever y'all are talking about is not in the live. Or at least I don't see them. So, I'm sorry to Anne, my friend. Alright, let's talk about poaching an egg. Also, something that I've literally never done before in my life. Is that gonna work? Can y'all see that? Wait, here we go. We're having a lot of thinking moments here. Y'all see this? Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a slotted spoon, which is likely in this dishwasher. The dishes are clean, by the way. Yeah, there it is. And I should have emptied the dishwasher before I started cooking, but I didn't, because I'm a fundamentally flawed person. Alright, so I'm gonna take this in one hand, and I'm gonna start stirring this up. And I'm trying to create a little vortex of water. And I'm gonna try and stream, nope, not ready. I've literally never done this before. Did it work? Oh my God, I think it worked. Alexa, set a 6-minute timer.
6 minutes. Starting now.
Okay, so like a lot of white is kind of coming up to the top and not really coming around the yolk. But maybe that's okay. I'm just gonna let it go for about 6 minutes. I literally don't know if I did that right. But anyway, while we're here, while that's coming, that's gonna go for a 6-minute timer. I've still got my heat on high, which I believe is what I'm supposed to do. And I've got my onions going. They smell just spectacular. So, I'm gonna taste one just for fun. Because you know what? Cooking is fun, and I cook for fun. I'm gonna give these guys a little flip-flop out here. There we go. And we're getting a little bit of caramelization on each one of these pieces of polenta, but you know, not a lot. And that's okay. I might flip these back over to give them a little more time on the fire. And I just raised my heat on here so that hopefully we can get the caramelization process really coming along on these onions. Can I look at my It looks like a poached egg, y'all! I'm feeling freaking happy, baby. Wow. Feeling kind of, not gonna lie, dead ass, feeling overjoyed. How am I gonna assemble this? I'm gonna start thinking about that now. Obviously, my poached egg is my centerpiece here. I'm thinking I'm gonna set on this plate, I'm gonna set my poached egg right in the center. I'm gonna have to dry it off on a paper towel. Let me grab 2 pieces of paper towels. We're almost out of paper towels, but you know what? It is what it is, baby. That's cooking. I'm gonna set my poached egg down there, then I'm gonna lift it up with a slotted spoon super carefully. That one's gonna go into the middle. It's going to be surrounded by these caramelizing onions with the polenta right on top, and then I'm gonna have that avocado fanned out, and I will show you guys exactly what it looks like. And of course, you have a delicious cup of coffee. So, everything's just cooking, baby. I mean, that's a good sound. You love to hear that sound. And I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna head into my room and do a bunch of school today. That's my big plan for today. Technically, spring break starts tomorrow, but you know what? The grind never stops. I'm always trying to learn. You know how it is. Bro, that tastes so good. So, you know, these onions, they're not going to have a lot of bite. They're going to have a lot of sweetness on them. And they've really shrunk down because I used almost half of an onion. And these are really, really shrunk down to a super small size. I mean, each little piece is super small. Some of them are real dark. Some of them are still rather light. But all of them have got this really nice, overlying, dense, sweet flavor to them. I'm actually going to use a metal spatula on this. Carol Baskin. Oh, there's that dark caramelization that I love to see. So sooner rather than later, really, I'm going to have to start thinking about pulling these off and plating them onto our caramelized onions. So while these get a little bit more toned, I'm going to start pulling my caramel onions off. These are cooked. They could go for a little bit longer. Someone said and requested. I'm not even kidding. And I'm so sorry, but I don't see your request. Alright. So we're just gonna stick these bad boys on there. We're just lifting them up. This is cooking, baby. And I'm gonna even kill the heat on this. How much time? I got 1 minute and 30 seconds. All of this is coming together so nicely. Here those go. Real nicely. Right off of the pan and into my mouth, baby! Alright, that was way too excited. They're just caramelized onions. It is what it is. Alright. Alright, here we go. We're lifting each one of these up individually. I'm going to check which side looks a little bit better. Oh! That's not how I wanted to plate that. My hands are clean, but it really, doesn't really matter. I'm just cooking for myself. As I've stated multiple times. Let's check. Why is the thing that just came off of this pan so hot? Well, maybe it's because it just came off of the pan and you're an idiot, Josh. We're just out here cooking. This one, the other side looks a little bit better. So we're just gonna give that a little whoop. Whoop-de-doo. Give me that. Yeah. This side looks better. And we're just gonna give that a little whoop-de-doo. So now, we've got our polenta. It's sitting, Alexa, stop. It's sitting right here on this nice little bed. This is off. I'm going to move this, but I'm not going out and just let it cool for a minute. Let it cool in the sink. Alexa, stop. Okay, now I'm coming over here. I'm killing my burner. I'm putting this right here. I have no idea how this turned out. So this is an exciting experiment for all of us, and I'm sure that you are just as excited. I'm sure that you are just as excited as I am about finding out about this poached egg. It looks poached. It do be looking kind of poached, not gonna lie. So there it looks. It's very steamy. I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna trim off any random little bits of white. But really, this does look like a true, in like good fashion, poached egg. So I'm just gonna give it some pats. Make sure that it's nice and dry here. And I'm gonna pick it up. I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm gonna place it. Ooh. I'm gonna do that little type. There's that good flavor. And we've got our caramelized onions. I'm even gonna fan them out a little bit more because you can't quite see them underneath the polenta. Now, I'm gonna grab my avocado. We're coming back over here. Thank you all for watching. Are y'all literally like, are y'all gaslighting me? I don't see anyone named Anne. I'm so confused. Okay, whatever. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay. Is that quite how I wanted it? No, but you know what? Do I care? No! All right, here we go. We're cooking, ladies and gentlemen, we are cooking! Dude, I'm kind of hyped, not gonna lie. This is looking like a pretty little breakfast. And I'm gonna just top all of this with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and we'll see what else I got in here. So definitely some salt, definitely some pepper. Let's kind of start with that. Let's get some ground pepper onto this, and that's gonna give us a little bit more of color. Right, that's important. We wanna make sure that all this has got some good color to it. And of course, salt, because all this is gonna need some flavor, not gonna lie. The polenta is already really good. The caramelized onions are already really good. But you know what? It's all that the egg is just an egg. Like I didn't, there's no way to see, to my understanding, you can't like season a poached egg before it goes in. So that's what's up. And, ooh, wait, let me smell this. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give a little tap of Old Bay, which I think is one of my favorite seasonings. People in like Maryland, they swear by Old Bay. They say it's like the best tasting stuff in the world. I think it's very good. I don't know if it's like the best spice on the planet. That's my opinion. Why'd you add so much salt and pepper to the avocados? I didn't. I was adding most of it to the egg, I swear. There's just a little bit of pepper on the avocados. There's almost no salt on it. And so now I'm just gonna put all this back. Oh, and you know what? Maybe we'll add? Nah, we won't. I was thinking about doing something a little crazy, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay. I need a fork. Let's give it a go. This is a very tiny fork. I'm gonna get a bigger one. Here we go. All right, my friends, official taste test. So I'm gonna first get a nice good bite of these caramelized onions. They're great. They have a lot of crunch, but a lot of just like great sweet flavor. Excellent. Avocado, it's obviously just raw avocado. but I'll give it a little lift. It's great. Just a tiny bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. A lot more pepper than salt on it. Try out this polenta, which should have a good bit of crunch in a couple of these spots here. Tasty. It's got a good crust on the outside, but it's still nice and soft with that classic polenta flavor on the inside. And of course, seasoned pretty lightly. Just a little bit of pepper. So now let's give a shot at this poached egg. Let's see how the yolk is on the inside. Uh-oh. Okay, so my yolk is definitely on the harder side. Very orange yolk here. So I would rather have a runny egg. So next time I'll cook it for a little bit less time. The white is a little bit rubberier than I'd like, a little bit possibly overcooked. Even still, it's fine. The seasoning definitely saves it. Like, all in all, probably not my favorite way to cook an egg. But as far as things go, it's not a bad way to cook an egg. I mean, super compact. Just easy peasy protein here. Cameron Kasky, I love you to death. You are my favorite human person alive. You know what? Maybe I can cook. You know? Someone asked, are you blind? And I was like, I don't know, man. I can't tell if they're like critiquing my cooking or... I don't know. This is solid and I'm enjoying it. Why don't we take a walk over to my table over here. We'll move that out of the way. And we'll have a little conversation over breakfast, you and me, just you and me, baby. And I'll answer some of your questions. Hopefully I can find out who Anne is so that I can guess Anne. And I'm gonna grab my coffee. And you know what? Clean up. We'll deal with it later. I'm home alone. So who cares? Let's have a conversation. Cameron, let's guess. Let's guess Cameron. Oh, I can't. I could just pin his comment. Perfect, even better. Oh wait, request Cameron. Come on, pick up.
So I hear you joined the Democratic Socialists of America. I just found out. Did you hear who wants socialism? Nobody.
Me.
All right.
Am I nobody?
Ask me what socialism does. Venezuela is what it does. You ever hear of Venezuela? You don't want to go there, do you?
I have heard of Venezuela.
Anyway, everybody, Josh and I are using this live stream to announce our enrollment in Liberty University, where we're going to go take the coronavirus class. But Josh, I called to tell you that you're a bad actor.
Well, I understand and I agree. So I appreciate everything. Cameron, I wanted to call and let you know you have a terrible, terrible beard and mustache.
No, I don't. I like it. You don't like it?
Personally? No.
Why not?
Well, you know, Cam, you and I talk almost every day. Usually via FaceTime. And I'll often get a call from you. And you're laying on something like a bed or a couch. It doesn't really matter, but there's always something. And you're kind of sitting there just like this. Or like there. And all that I see is just like beard, mustache.
But
yeah, no,
I
believe me, I've seen plenty of it. And I don't like it.
No, but How else are people gonna know that I've been through puberty?
I don't know. When do you think your voice is gonna change, Cam?
Oh man, if only. How else am I gonna get this good Where's Waldo voiceover work
Exactly.
if I don't have that nice,
Mm.
Anyway, this is boring. Bye.
Bye, Cam. He left. Someone said, "Are you jealous?" And I said, "No," of Cameron's mustache. Come on. Um. I don't know who Ann is. I'm so sorry. I literally do not know who Ann is. Um. I stopped cooking and all the views left. Is that what I have to do? To get views on this website? Um. Um. I don't know who Ann is, and I'm sorry. I'm literally like, I'm looking in like the people that I'm able to guest with, and I'm searching for Ann. And I literally don't see somebody named Ann in viewers or requests. Ann, if you'd like to comment, I would absolutely guest you. I'm sorry. Like I'm truly sorry. Like I don't say Ann.com ZZ. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna follow Ann. Hang on. And then I'll make sure to join one of. If Ann goes live, I will join Ann's live stream. Ann.com ZZ8. Okay, I've written it down. And that's what the plan is. So we will hopefully make that work. Whoops. Okay, so squad fam, what's hanging on? How's it hanging? I'm looking for questions. What's my guilty pleasure? Is it's making coffee and cooking, my friends. I love to make coffee. I love to drink coffee. It's my favorite thing on the planet. Someone asked, how do I take my mind off of my college app? That was like almost impossible to me. Taking my mind off my college apps. I was so stressed about them. But you know what? I finished them and I got through them. And when you get through them, it is the best feeling in the world just to not have that on your shoulders. And then when you actually find out where you get in, it is like an even better feeling. Getting in and applying early decision, like I was 100% sure that I wanted to go to NYU. And so I had made that decision for myself. And once I had that decision made, it was like every single time that I was able to take decisive action and make a decision, every time that I was able to make a decisive action and decision, it was better. There's always just like make decisions and sorry. Yes. Unlike Cameron, I shaved my mustache. Excellent question. Anna's in here. Where are you? Where are you? I am looking. I literally don't see. I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm so sorry. I'm looking, I'm scrolling through my contacts. I'm not kidding. Anna's still in here. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Big regrets. All right, I'm gonna end this live stream. Best wishes to everyone. Have a good one, guys. This was my Joshua Rush cooking live stream. Peace.